If you've ever wished there were two of you, one to handle the emails, the bookings, the postings, and the other to actually serve your clients, this episode is for you. AI is not coming for your job, it's coming for your burnout. At least I like to think of it that way. And the wellness entrepreneurs who choose to co create with it, they'll scale faster, they're going to serve deeper, and reclaim more freedom than those still stuck doing everything by hand. The AI revolution is here, my friend. The question is, are you ready to lead with it or get left behind? Today, we're going to go deep into this topic. So grab your cup of coffee, your tea, whatever's keeping you grounded today, and let's get started. Welcome to Heart Led CEO, the podcast for women wellness entrepreneurs who are ready to build, scale, and automate their businesses without sacrificing their soul, sanity, or authenticity. I'm Anna Connie Walters, a nurse turned entrepreneur, military spouse, first-time mama in my 40s, and a recovering burnout survivor who's making it a mission to help heart-led women just like you create thriving businesses that really feel good, do good, and give you the freedom that we all deserve. Because here's the thing, you don't have to hustle harder to succeed. You don't have to drown in tech overwhelm or try to do everything alone. And I'm here to give you the strategies, automation tools, and mindset shifts that will help you step fully into that leader, CEO, and impact maker that you are meant to be. If you're ready to grow your business in a way that aligns with your values and your life, you are in the right place. Let's get into today's episode. Hello, my beautiful friend. I'm so excited to be back, and I want to talk about this wave that we are riding, whether you want to ride it or not, because AI isn't just for the tech bros in Silicon Valley anymore. It is here for all of us. It's here for doulas, yoga instructors, healers, my sup instructors, my wellness women coaches. It's really here for everyone, for every woman who has truly whispered, I wish I could clone myself, that there was more of me to go around. And I'm getting ready for a workshop that I'm doing, an in-person one, and it's really exciting. And as I'm getting the stuff ready for it, I'm starting to think about a lot of the things that I've been hearing amongst people that I actually know who are still reluctant to jump on this AI bandwagon. And I still see people treating AI like they used to treat the internet when the internet first came out, that it was going to be this facade and this phase and it's going to go away. And so many people got left behind. And I feel like that is happening with AI. Now, it is definitely like wildfire, and there are some people that are really on the bandwagon and taking it full force and flying to the moon and back. But there's so many of us that are in my space that are still not embracing AI for whatever reason it is. And the real truth is AI can be your assistant that never sleeps. It's the beauty of it that you need to look at. It doesn't steal your magic. It truly can amplify it. Tools like Canva AI can create designs. I showed that when I did my 8 days, when I went through Canva's certifications and gave you guys my 8 wins for each of the certifications. It's amazing what Canva has been able to infuse by using AI to help us, especially those who are not creative by nature. Magi can organize your prompts and open up a plethora of AI tools and automations in one place. Custom GPTs can literally be branded in your voice with your expertise. But beyond that, all of these things, what do they really give you is something so much more precious than all of the things. It gives you back your time. And for me, that's really where I started to really want to dive into learning how to use AI and eventually wanting to teach other women in wellness to do the same because I can see it within my own businesses. Now, most of us are still doing things way too manually. We are still sending individual emails. We're answering the same questions over and over and over, double booking maybe ourselves because scheduling is starting to become chaos and we don't know where things are. And we're literally duct taping our businesses and then wondering why we're exhausted before the work even really begins, the service-based work where we're actually having to take care of our clients because we're exhausted from the back end stuff before the clients even get to see us and meet us for the first time. AI changes all of that. Truly, it can. And I want to talk and give you some really good, like, examples of how this can work. So, if you're a birth worker, if you're listening to this and you're a birth worker, you're a doula, you're a midwife, imagine how an AI powered chatbot can appear right on your website. It answers common questions like, do you attend home births, or what's included in your postpartum support? 24/7. It doesn't matter when they're on, whether it's that late night anxiety because they just found out that they were pregnant, or, that third trimester, they can't sleep and they're trying to think about all the things that they forgot about or put on the back burner, and they're realizing, oh, MG, this is right around the corner, and they can't sleep, or they can't sleep because that baby's head is sitting in a spot that's keeping them up at night, and they're Googling you. And guess what? It books that consultation right into your calendar. It collects all your intake forms, and it even takes your payments. No more back and forth DMings, no more free calls draining your energy before that mama ever books with you. That chatbot does it all. And it does it at any time of the day, when you're sleeping, when you're awake, and you're just there to support them and to actually show up when they actually need you. If you're my yoga or fitness instructor and you're used to chasing people down, reminding them not to ghost your classes, AI scheduling tools let you book, pay, and get reminders automatically. So it reduces your no-shows, drops dramatically. You can even have an AI help generate personalized class sequences. Maybe you love affirmation decks for your members based on like their specific goals because you're doing one-to-one coaching. You can totally create custom GPTs to focus on teaching some of your stuff so that you're not having to sit there for hours creating these things that AI can help do for you so that you can actually focus on teaching. For my wellness coaches or my mentors who are serving other women, whether it's through, transitional periods or menopause or weight loss or whatever, you're probably answering the same "where do I start" questions 100,000 times. And instead, you can use AI to create interactive lead magnets, quizzes, digital coach apps, mini audio journeys, so that your clients actually feel guided before they even meet you. And then you get to show up to each session with more clarity, less repetition, and more energy. If you're one of my energy healers, you're into Reiki, you're a crystal healer, you're a tarot card coach or reader or intuitive, instead of explaining your process over endless emails or coaching calls, your AI assistants can do it for you in your words. It books your readings, it collects those payments, it sends the session preps automatically. And then afterwards, AI can even generate personalized summaries, affirmations, ritual reminders to your clients so that they stay engaged long, long after your calls end. For my heart-led women water sports instructors, I'm talking to my sup instructors, my surf instructors, my aqua yoga therapist. This one I know firsthand. You don't need to manually coordinate paddleboard rentals and waivers and class signups using Messenger by hand, DMing all these people. AI booking systems can handle it all. They can create interactive apps to kind of help get them started, to start getting over some of these fear mindsets that keep your students from actually booking your lessons. It can help them reserve their board. It can help sign their waiver online. It can get a safety checklist emailed to them, everything so that they know exactly what to wear, what to bring, where to go, and what to expect. You're not glued to your phone. You're on that water where you belong. And here's like the amazingness of it. AI doesn't just sell your offers, it can magnify them. If you're a birth worker and you have this old PDF birth prep guide that you might be trying to get people to download, you can create that into an interactive quiz that actually gives moms who are becoming their customized plan. Or maybe you have a yoga bundle and you can turn it into an evergreen membership portal with on demand classes. Your sub fitness series, imagine an app that actually tracks their progress and celebrates their wins. Yes, it takes a little setup for all of this. Do not get me wrong. I get that. But spending a few hours creating the systems that could save you hundreds of hours every year. Hello, hours that you could be spending with your family. You could be resting. You can taking the spa days. You could simply enjoying the business that you've actually been building, going to those networking meetings that you guys see, those cups of coffee with other birth workers or whatever, and not feel the stress that your business is not running or that you have clients waiting on you. AI does not have to be cold. It can be completely compassionate and efficient. It is literally your wellness assistant. It sets the room so that you can guide the ceremony if you look at it from that perspective. Now, from an ethics and an energy standpoint, there is a balance. And I know that a lot of people think that, well, your wellness work is super sacred and you lead from the heart and you're worried that all of this automation and all of this AI chatbot and people answering your DMs and responding for you is going to feel like your work is more transactional and not heartfelt. And my response to you is that automation doesn't replace compassion. It can protect it. It gives you the margin to show up present, grounded, unhurried, because I know the feeling of going to a yoga class, being completely flustered, trying to hold it all together because I spent an hour trying to come up with the theme and the entire sequence, and then having to run through the sequence, and then having to get ready, my toddler and me, drop them off at daycare, then run to the class, making sure that I have my music. All of that takes energy and time. Now I've customized my own custom GPT. It knows how I like to teach my classes. It knows the themes that I like to focus on. It understands my brand voice. It knows the type of yoga that I teach, how long I like to teach, how long I want my meditations, the things that I like to actually infuse from a relatability on taking yoga beyond the mat. It gives me things to say within the silence period if it's like a yin yoga to help keep them motivated. And so then all I have to do is make sure that the sequence flows and create the playlist. And then I actually have time to create resources like go on to Toomey and put this really well organized and beautiful sequence into Toomey and then create that and bring it with me to class to hand out. If you love this today's class, here's a little PDF so that you can continue this practice at home and do it again. And it has a link to the Spotify or whatever playlist. That, my friend, is the power of AI. I know that there are doulas. I have doula friends who are drowning in DMs. They can't even take care of themselves. They are literally putting band-aids on everything and duct taping their canoe, trying to ride out the waves. And I know that there are some that have listened to me and allowed automation to create this beautiful flow so that now all their consults are pre-qualified. They're not spending time trying to figure out how to know which clients or which families they're perfect for. Because we all know if you're a birth worker, you're not the birth workers and doulas, midwives, they're all not made equal. They have their personal preferences of the types of specific clients that they're working for, things that they know that they are not, what if you're a doula who does not do home births? Or you are a midwife that prefers pool births, like water births at home. That way, you're pre-qualifying. Your AI is doing that for you. So if the clients don't want either of that, or they do want something that you don't offer, then it gently lets them know you are not for them and then helps them move on to someone else, a power partner, somebody that you can refer them who's like, if that's where you want, you can train your AI to actually guide them to someone else, your friend, your colleague. And then you get to spend time with your family or yourself or whatever. Or you get to, guess what? See more patients because you actually have more time. I've had yoga teachers and therapists go through my courses and my programs who have been ghosting social media, completely overwhelmed, but definitely feeling like they're not growing. And now they have this beautiful system. They understand the power of AI and automation. And it is about taking that time to see how it works for them and their business and their routine so that they can actually run their membership successfully, where they can actually start fully booking out their classes. They're not worried about payments or reminders in the background, and they're actually having more time to do more projects, like starting a podcast. Same thing with my healers. And I get it because I used to be there too. My energy healers, they're ones that suffer the most with creating offers and taking something that's so sacred and trying to figure out how to bundle it and actually charge for it, because we get into this mindset, especially if we're in the wellness space, of I'm trying to heal people from trauma and things. How can I charge for this? And so when you start to really understand that it is an exchange of energy, which is what we coach about in my monthly, membership, then the thought of creating offers becomes part of the process, part of the ritual. Now my energy healers are like, yes, they're creating content. They're excited about how AI will amplify some of their rituals, how to package their sessions so that they can actually reach more, how to take an idea and create it into a digital ritual or a guided experience. They're not losing their selves or their soul. They're not selling it to the AI. They are getting it back full force and some. And the future of AI and wellness is super clear. Like, take for instance your everyday PDF that people are using as your lead magnet, you're giving away as your freebie to get people on your list to try to attract the people that you're trying to work with. Guess what? They are on their way out. Clients want personalized interactivity. AI is changing how we are consuming information, and people are getting more into the space where they want quizzes, they want apps, they want things that make them feel like it was made just for them. They are wanting that immediate kind of response, and it is becoming the new standard. So when you're taking tools like my Align CO Ritual app, which I created because I wanted something that I didn't have to use 10 different apps. I wanted it all in one. I created it for me, and it ended up becoming this blended productivity and wellness, beautiful thing that I ended up sharing it with clients. And it reminded us that tech doesn't have to be harsh. It can hold space for both strategy and self care. And I built it into that app to show proof that it's possible. So I want you to begin somewhere today. I want you to take everything that I've just told you and I want you to start small. I don't care if it's just going onto your Canva and using Canva AI to draft your next post or a sequence to your next class. Maybe you're teaching a birthing class. Guess what? Canva AI can actually start writing, so you're not staring at that blank screen, your next birth prep class. Maybe you want to start to see where automation falls in. I want you to pick one system that you're tired of doing manually, whether it's scheduling, your onboarding, questions that you might be answering over and over and over, and figure out how to automate it. And remember, AI should give you back hours, not add more to your to-do list. So I say this in my membership because a lot of the times AI is so overgiving that you can get stuck in that analysis by too much. And I don't want you to be there. So I want you to make sure that you are not in this space when you're taking this action step with your possibility scarf on. You need to take that possibility scarf on and you need to put your focus glasses on, like my coach Molly says, because otherwise you can get trapped in that content overwhelm because AI is going to give you and give you and give you. And you want to be very strategic and intentional about this. Now, if today's episode has you nodding along thinking, yes, I need this in my business, I've created a little free guide that will help you get started in a very simple way. It's called my Lead Magnet Glow Up Guide. It shows you how to take literally a simple freebie that you have that might be collecting digital dust within your own systems and transform it into an interactive AI-powered client magnet. And the best part is that when you download it, you also get details for my upcoming AI app build workshop, where I'm actually going to take you step by step through creating your own AI powered tool that basically takes your lead magnet and creates an app with it. Whether you want to do it to sell or to attract and give it away as a free lead generation, that is on you. You get to decide that. But I'm giving you the exact framework that I use to create all of mine. And you can grab that freebie in the show notes. And if you're interested in the live workshop, I'm going to be hosting it this September. It is online. I've created a custom GPT to really help you brainstorm if you're in that brainstorming, or if you have a PDF that you would love to see how it can transform into something interactive in some type of an app or a quiz or whatever. The GPT will actually help you and give you the exact prompt source code to feed into Canva so that you don't have to do too much editing. And so that's pretty much all I got for you today, my beautiful friend. I want you to walk away today knowing that AI isn't here to strip the soul out of your work. It is here to safeguard it and to safeguard your precious energy. I want you to choose this week one task that drains you the most. Pick one: emails, bookings, writing, and ask yourself, how could AI carry this for me? I know it feels silly or it feels scary, but this one small action could give you back an entire afternoon with your family. Or it can spark that creative flame that you've been missing from your business, because you deserve that freedom, my love. You deserve a business that loves you back. And so I would love to hear what you decide on, how it was for you. I encourage you to, join us in my free Facebook group where you can share all of your moments or what your strategy was or what happened so that I can be there to support you. And as always, I want you to continue to be you, continue to be beautiful, continue leading from your heart. And until next time, I will catch you in the next episode. All right, beautiful. That's a wrap on today's episode. But before you go, let's talk about something really important. You are not just another entrepreneur trying to figure things out alone. You are a wave leader, someone whose work is meant to create real impact, touch the lives of others, and make this world better. And I want you to know you don't have to do it alone. If today's conversation resonated with you, I'd love to keep this energy going. inside of my free Facebook community, Empower Her Biz Collective. It's where we take these conversations deeper with live trainings, tech walkthroughs, and real heart-centered support from other women wellness entrepreneurs who really get it. So if you're ready for community, clarity, and support as you build your own business with heart and ease, I'd invite you to come and join us. You'll find the link in the show notes. And hey, if you love today's episode, make sure to subscribe, leave a review if you feel inclined, and share this with a fellow heart-led women entrepreneur so that we can build this movement together. Until next time, keep leading with heart.